Since we have already completed the first side, okay, shining. Now what you can do, you can just clean the files in between with the wire brush. Right. Clean the file with the wire brush. I will just use the smooth file just to make the surface more smoother. So smooth file I will use in draw filing. This is the draw filing. You have to go forward. Okay, just to smooth the surface. Okay. So that particular contact you will get more shining where this is using the contact. Okay. Can you notice shining part? दिख रहा है इसमें shining दिख रहा है. Yeah, you can see the shining part in between. Okay, this is the result of the smooth file. Okay, so since the surface is uneven, it is able to file only the certain areas. Okay, so here and here we have noticed that there are shining. So this part and this part is higher, this is lower. Okay, that can be checked by tri-square where it is high, where it is low. Okay, and then you have to file where it is higher. That is how you have to prepare the plane sides. Okay, so we'll move on to the next operation. Okay, so after this we have to prepare the second border side similar way. Okay, so that has to be done in the same way. After that we have to start preparing the 4 narrow sides. Okay, the 4 narrow sides are very important because that is the reference required for the marking. The narrow side, broader side doesn't make any difference, but the narrow sides will make the difference if they are not accurate. So you have to be very accurate on the narrow sides. So again, I will just tell you that the narrow sides, out of the 4 narrow sides, we know that there are 2 which are almost even, they are parallel sides. Okay, so we require actually only 3 sides, 3 adjacent sides for the marking. Okay, so what we will do, we will take one of the longer side, one, we have to prepare this, then the 2 adjacent side on the left side, on the right side. Okay, so 1, 2 and 3 we have to prepare the sides. The 4th side we are not going to prepare, the 4th narrow side we are not going to prepare. So we have to begin with the middle one, which is called as almost even. We say it is almost even. So if you check the level, we will see hardly any light is there. That is because it is even. It is even side. Okay, and what you have to do, we have to prepare it from the respect to the first side. In this way we have to prepare this to 90. Now you can notice the light is there on the both end. So we have to prepare this side and make it 90 degree. Okay, we have to prepare this side and make it 90 degree from here, and it should be flat from here. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll hold the job in this way. Since we know it's almost even side, I hold the job in this way and I'll use the tri-square, place it on the bed. Okay, and I'll just align it to the tri-square so that the job is mutually perpendicular to the level, ground level. Okay, so make it tight, and I'll take again rough file and draw file. Okay, and on the narrow sides it is not convenient for me to do shape filing. So what I'll do draw filing. So draw filing you can use on 2 occasions. One is to finish the work with the smooth file, or when you're preparing the narrow sides. Again, I'll stand steady. Okay, and I'll do this way. This is called draw filing. I'm taking the file from one end to other end. Okay, I'm not filing in one place only, but I'm filing equally throughout from one point to other point. Okay. Quickly after I start, you might be noticing the scratches. Okay, the scratches are at the center of this area. Why it is at the center? Because the center was high. When we check, we notice that center was high and both the ends were low. So this will happen. So you have to keep filing on that area. Okay, and slowly the scratches will spread all over the place. You can see slowly the scratches are widening. It's covering the distance. Okay, but you should not do cross filing. Okay, you should not do this way, but only file in the middle. Okay, make sure the file is steady, level, and you cover the distance throughout. Okay.
Pause.
Pause.
To check it.
We have taken out the job. Okay. Just to check, I file here. Okay, and I have to check. See, this is somewhat okay. Okay. Hardly any light is visible, but I want to make this from this side as well. So can you notice the gap on the right side of the job? Yeah, can you notice that light? Yeah, the right side, the right side of the way. Somewhere here there is light. That means this portion is lower. We need to file on the opposite side where it is higher, where we have noticed the dark. Where I've seen the dark side, okay, you have to file there to make this even. Okay, so that is I have to. Finally, we have achieved this 90-degree. Okay, it's 90-degree and this is flat. Okay, so what you have to do, we have to prepare the adjacent side. We are not preparing the opposite side, we are preparing the adjacent side, this side or this side. Okay, to begin with any one, what you have to do, we have to take the reference of the side which I have prepared, use the tri-square this way. Okay, and you have to bring it down. As you bring it down, you can see the gap. Whatever the situation is, we'll figure out where you have to file. Okay, right now I have to file on the right side.
Right side.
Okay, there is a gap. You have to file on the right side, and you have to check this as well. Okay, we are preparing one side at a time.
Yeah.
For preparing the second adjacent side, I have holded the job in this way because I need to file more. Okay, so I can use the cross filing here, take out the material quickly, and straight filing I can do to make the surface level. Plus I can do draw filing to make it even more accurate. Okay, so all this filing I can achieve in this position. Okay, right now. Okay. So we have achieved the second adjacent side. Okay, you can see minimum amount of light is there. Here you can see all dark. So this side is now perpendicular to this, and the first side was perpendicular to the first broader side. So all they are mutually perpendicular to each other. Okay, so similar way we have to do the third adjacent side this way. Same way you have to check first. Okay, you can see where we need to file. We need to file on the higher side. Where you see the light, you should not file there, but you have to file on the higher side. Let's see the light. Yeah, you can see light on the left side. You need to start filing on the right side, and slowly the light will decrease as you bring the level down to the even. Okay, from here also you have to check. So we have to prepare the third side. After that we will do the marking. Okay, so today
Okay. Start. We'll start from the top.
this is the layout, how the job will progress. Okay, this is a different job actually, but the process is same. We have cut the raw material. Okay, you can see all rough. Then we have prepared three sides. This number is given 1, 2 and 3. So basically we require the only minimum three narrow sides for the marking. Okay, and this is how it has to be prepared all the sides. You have to prepare all 6 sides, and we use only the 3 adjacent sides for the marking. For marking we have to apply chalk layer on both broader side, not only front but also back side. Okay,
That stage will show in next video.
yeah, and
From this stage.
correct, and then we will get the marking. You can see here. We will get the marking from the vernier height gauge. This marking are actually very accurate marking. Okay, because we are using a precision device, and after marking we have to cut the job. Okay, so this job is also a tongue and
Dot punch.
groove. Yeah, before cutting you can see the difference. The line, it is dotted. Okay, if you simply draw the lines on the chalk, it might get disappear. Okay, so make sure you put the dots with the help of dot punch and hammer over the line which is required. Okay, suppose this line is not required, so here it is not punched, so you have to just punch the profile of the job. Okay, punch the profile of the job, which lines are required. After that, do the cutting. When you are doing the cutting, very important, you have to cut outside the dotted line, because the dotted line or the line which is made by the 1 year height gauge, they are the accuracy of the job. If you cut on that line, we cannot get the accuracy and the dimension will be less than that. So always cut outside the dotted line. Keep slightly more material extra for the filing and finishing work. Okay, so this job after cutting it will look like this. That is the tongue. Okay, and the second job, that is the groove, it will look like this. You have to remove the material. I will show you in practical how to do that. Then this slightly there is change because this is the different thread. Okay, this hole is there, threading is there. Okay, so we have not concluded threading drilling in the first year, first semester. Okay, and this is the final fitting. You can see actually they look like one piece, but actually they are two parts. One is the tongue, one is the groove. Okay, you can see there is no gap, as I have already shown you one job.